Good day everyone, we are the group 4 and today we'll be presenting our lesson which is constructing a paragraph. So let's start. What is a paragraph? After sentences, paragraphs are the next order of organization for written English communication. A paragraph is a collection of sentences arranged in such an order that they convey a complete topic. There is no formula to determine how many sentences comprise a paragraph. It depends on the depth and the complexity of the logic employed. The harmony and the relationship of ideas among the sentence determine what constitutes a paragraph. Every sentence in paragraph should be related to the main idea in some clear way. Paragraph content. There are 4 essential elements to good paragraph writing. First is the unity, second order, third is the coherence, and the fourth is completeness. So paragraph unity. So every paragraph has one single controlling idea. That idea is expressed in the topic sentence. And a paragraph is unified around this main idea. Sentence sum up the whole of the paragraph and ties it all together. The topic sentence is usually the first sentence in the paragraph, but not always. The topic sentence points the reader toward where you, the reader, are going next. The topic sentence is the most general sentence in the paragraph. So, in order to write a good topic sentence, think about your theme and all the point you want to make. Decide which point derives the rest and then write it as your topic sentence.
Matt Irish said that there are 4 essential elements to good paragraph writing. We have first unity, second order, third coherence, and fourth completeness. So we're gonna first discuss the unity. So here in unity, it supports the sentences and add detail to the topic sentence. In supporting sentences, develop and explain the substantiate the topic sentence. It also provides facts, details, and examples. Supporting sentences explain why the main idea is true. A paragraph may have as many supporting sentences as needed to collaborate the main idea. Next, paragraph order. A paragraph's order refers to the way you organize your supporting sentences. There are many ways to organize a paragraph. So you may use chronological. So the order of events or the time order. Spatial. Here is looking at how things are arranged in a space descriptive. And also we have empathic. So when you say empathic, the details represents in their order of importance or for emphasis. The cause and effects a certain situation causes or results from another comparison contrast. Examining the similarities or differences between things. Third one is paragraph coherence. So when you say coherence, it's the quality that makes your writing understandable. So sentences within a paragraph need to connect to each other and work together as a whole. So one of the best ways to achieve coherency is to use transition words. So these words create bridges from one sentence to the next. In the paragraph coherence, you can use transition words that show order. So in order, cover the first, second, third. In spatial relationships, it's covered above and below. The logic is furthermore, in addition, in fact. Other ways to maintain coherence in a paragraph, use consistent verb tense. We have past, present, and future. So maintain point of view. The last one is paragraph completeness. So means a paragraph is well developed if all sentences clearly and sufficiently support the main idea. Then your paragraph is complete if you're not enough the sentences or enough information to develop your main point, then the paragraph is incomplete. So, usually, three supporting sentences in addition to a topic sentence and concluding sentence are needed for a paragraph to be complete. The concluding sentence or the last sentence of the paragraph should be summarize your main idea by reinforcing your topic sentence. Concluding sentences either finishes the paragraph or prepares the reader for the next paragraph.
Okay, so let's move on to paragraph transition. So when you say paragraph transition, these are the reference to to the preceding paragraph, which are very important in creating a paragraph. So transitional words are help signal to readerships in thoughts or sequence. So they help present ideas in a clear and organized way. So some transitional words help present the sequence of ideas. So some are used to clarify the relationship between ideas. So let's move on to paragraph editing. So the editing stage is when you check your paragraph for mistakes and correct them. So these there are a lot of factors that you consider when you are editing a paragraph. So first is you must check your spelling and of course check your grammar. And you should always check the assigned topic and make sure each sentence has a subject. So also check if the subjects and also the verb agree with the other. So you must always use the subject verb agreements. So and also check the verb tenses in each sentence. So if you're using a present tense on the first paragraph, then on the next paragraph, you should also use the present tense and not use the past tense or future tense. And also make sure that each sentence you create makes sense. And also, you should also consider your paragraph has a topic sentence, and make sure your supporting sentence focus on your main idea. Like for instance, if your main idea is all about education, then also your supporting sentence would also relate in education and not on politics or whatsoever. And check that all of your sentences focus on the main ideas itself. And of course, when you are editing your paragraph, make sure to check the uses of your transition words, like it would relate to the sentence itself. And also check if your paragraph is interesting, that it will catch an audience attention. So after you edit your paragraph, you should also consider the tone. Like for instance, in formal essays, you should not use contractions. So as mentioned by the last topic or last week, when you say contractions, it's like a combination of two words. Like for instance, the word do not, when you put it together, it will be don't. So the don't itself is the contractions. So when you are using a formal essay, when you are creating a formal essay or a paragraph, you should not use a contractions. So you should write out the full word, or like example, are not, are not, and do not use the aren't, or like some other contraction words. And also formal essays, you should avoid the first and second person. So do not use the pronouns I or you. You should always use the pronouns also the pronouns we and us are sometimes used in formal essays, but in some major fields, but it will use in some major field, but in general you should not use this unless you are certain that they are customary on your field. So it is really safer to use the third person, the point of view of a third person. So I guess that is all for our topic